April in the Himalayas. At an altitude of 3,000 meters, the snow begins to melt. An adult male and a female monal enter a clearing. The male spreads his distinctively colored plumage, a green crest, copper neck, purplish-blue body, and reddish-brown tail. The female approaches, establishing the pair. Immediately after pairing, the two adult birds move up the high cliffs together to find a breeding site. The female lays her eggs and begins incubation. Temperatures in the high mountains drop, accompanied by wind and snow. The mother bird presses her body closely against the nest surface, using her body heat to maintain the temperature of the eggs continuously for many days. The high-altitude Himalayan ecosystem is shared with numerous predators, while terrestrial carnivores such as martens, snow leopards, and foxes track movements on the forest floor. A snow weasel discovers the nest. It clings to the cliff and enters the cave. The mother bird stands up, spreads both wings, and strikes directly forward with her beak in defense. The snow weasel dodges the strike, bites an egg, and quickly turns back down the cliff, bringing the egg to its den for its young. The mother bird returns to the nest, continuing to incubate the remaining eggs. The male typically stays near the nesting area to stand guard and reduce the risk of predators, while the female directly incubates the eggs. Inside the egg, the chick uses a specialized hard bump on its beak, the egg tooth, to peck at the shell from the inside. A crack appears on the surface. The chick pushes with its legs, breaking the shell apart and emerging. The father bird leaves the nest to forage, bringing back insects, earthworms, and young shoots to feed the chicks. A few days later, the flock moves down to areas with vegetation. The father bird directly demonstrates the skill of digging 25 centimeters deep holes with his beak to find roots and seeds. The excess food is swallowed into a large crop in their necks for storage, to be digested gradually. A fox moves close to the ground from behind a bush, pressing its belly flat to stalk. The fox lunges straight at a chick. The mother bird immediately sounds an alarm call and charges directly at the fox. She spreads her wings to increase her body size and uses her hard, sharp beak to repeatedly strike at the fox's head and eyes at high speed. The father bird begins teaching the chicks to fly. Initially, he stands on a low rock ledge, flaps his wings slowly, spreads them wide to create lift, flies a short distance, and lands. The chicks observe this movement, then gather momentum and flap their wings to mimic the father's motion. After 210 days, the chicks reach standard size and grow full plumage. The Himalayan Monal family flies down to an altitude of 2,000 meters. They join other monal flocks, forming large groups to live together and share foraging areas throughout the winter.